football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina. Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Blue Devils will take over. First and 10.
Looking for a gap. It's Winston. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And they'll give it to the back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's reeled in. It's Moffitt. What a stiff arm. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's McCarthy. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Second down now after the sack. Here's Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He escapes the pocket. Grab near the 6. It's Carr. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
How about the offensive coordinator here? Pulling out the old flea flicker, and it works. Defense out of position, execution flawless, and a big gain.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. The back's got it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Blue Devils will line up on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Carr. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to find some room. It's Winston. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff to the back, and he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's McCarthy. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's running out of time here. He makes the grab. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Tough position here. 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Stanford. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3.
That makes the score Stanford 7-3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. So early from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Wrap down the middle. It's Moore. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Blue Devils looking to keep this drive rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Blue Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why his team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Throw to the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Second down after that short completion. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver.
And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinal! Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense.
It's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. To the air, it's Brown. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Lets it fly to the wideout. Punt over the middle. It's Moffitt. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Stanford.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT puts them up 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick it off and begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Brown. That's caught. It's Crispin. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Crispin. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That's reeled in. It's Moffitt. Goes out the stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to throw yet again. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Duke. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum change.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Get some space around the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back to pass. It's Brown. Bringing pressure. Finds his man. It's Crispin. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down after that running play. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And here's the return now from midfield. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Brown. He finds the running back in the flat. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Good enough for first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The sure hands. It's Thurman. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's that defense shifting again. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
First and goal. Stanford.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
31. Stanford. 28.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And Duke has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Carr. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Grinding away with their running game.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Signs the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. He shrinks the tackle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a late deep throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. First and goal, handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Handoff inside. Looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Is still running off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Now the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Loss of 2. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.